Today we're going to be talking about unlearning toxic behaviors, and when you get out of an unhealthy relationship, you know, does your new partner suffer? Do you learn through that together? Usually with guys, they don't want to learn none. So that's what we're talking about today. D?
I'm like trying to heal a relationship with my dad, so that's been kind of cool. Yeah, like I called him and we talked for like almost 3 hours. Never in life about stuff too, like real stuff. I was like, why are we so much alike? Like, I never knew. Like my mom always would be like, "Oh, you're skinny because you have your dad's metabolism. You got lucky, you got his metabolism." But I never understood. Yeah. It was more than just his metabolism.
He was only like skinny one in your family, huh?
Yeah. My dad said he's always been 205 his whole life. Like one time he was 30 pounds heavier. One time in life, but like. He was like, that didn't last very long. So he's always been like at 205. But he's like, yeah, I'll get like stressed out. And he was like, I don't even remember to eat for like hours and days and stuff. He's like, He's like, it's the last thing I think about. He was like, but like taking care of mom, my grandma, he's like, these years, like, she'll be like, I'm hungry. And then I'm like, oh shit. I should probably eat something. He's like, so I've gotten better, like, over the past, however long he's been taking care of her and stuff. But it was just funny because, like, I'm like, oh my god, you're, like, explaining me right now. I am you.
What made you want to reach out at this point?
Well, so I go and see him from time to time anyway. So, I mean, we've been really, like, he lives by my Uncle Dave. Oh, okay. So, and with my grandma, he takes care of my grandma. And he's been taking care of her for, like, 12 years. Apple Valley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, California.
So. I know. Yeah, that's what where the fuck is that?
They all like live out there together, so that's where I go when I go see them all together. Right? I forgot that drove.
Yeah.
That's what that meant.
Yeah.
It's a fucking desert.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really desert. But yeah, so he called me like 6 months ago. It's just been more frequent that we just have been talking like a little bit more in longer periods of time, like the past 6 to 7 months, I would say. But like he randomly called me because he heard that I wasn't feeling good and he thought that I was sick, and he's like never called before. So I called him for Father's Day, and then we just talked forever about a lot of stuff, and I was but he wants to move down here eventually.
Everything.
Yeah.
It's good.
So
have the boys ever met him?
Years. Yeah, the boys know him, and the boys have seen him. Like, I've always kept contact with them, because he's, the past 12 years, they're not that far.
Yeah.
And they like to see Grandma, too, so it's just good, because we get all the family together, and it's nice.
Yeah.
So, they like him and stuff, they just, the boys are just really close to, like, whoever's around them all the time.
Yeah.
But he, like, they love, like, going and seeing all them. Yeah. Like, it's fun. They just need the drive there.
Yeah. Yep. No, I
Yeah. I saw a lot.
Yeah, but good thing she brought up her dad, because toxic relationships aren't always boyfriend-girlfriend. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be
anybody. Yeah. Anybody. We just never really, like, I never made it okay for him to tell me about his life and what made him look at, and there's a legit cricket on my head.
I told you! Get it, Savannah!
Why do I gotta get it?
Because it's your house and it's your cricket!
Where'd it go?
I don't know!
You know what? I thought I felt something on my foot right now, and I was like, it's your pants.
Here.
Don't scoot that close.
Where is it?
Put your feet there.
Well, what if it hops on there?
It'll probably
OMG.
Relax. I know. Okay.
If it jumps on me, I'm gonna freak out. Are you sure it was a cricket?
Yes, it was. It hopped.
You see it? It hopped! What are we talking about?
So with him, I noticed
toxic
that,
relationships.
Yeah. So he was a different man, like when I was a kid, than he is now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was toxic because he was broken from his like upbringing and shit. So he's unlearned a lot of that, and like has made himself a better person. He's grown a lot, which has like allowed me to like put my guard down.
Yeah.
So over like the past 12 years, we've gotten like really good. Like, I still call him like several times a year or whatever. But like now.
What?
But now like now we like are getting to the point where like now he's telling me about his life and like what he was going through like during my childhood and stuff, which has made me believe even more. It was kind of like I came to a realization that I wasn't allowing him to like show me who he was or teach me about who he was as a person.
Yeah.
Because he was afraid to like lose me.
Bye.
You know what I mean? So he didn't want to tell me anything that was gonna possibly cause me to not talk to him anymore.
Yeah.
So now that he knows that that's not a thing, like I'm still gonna talk to you. But I feel like he's punished himself long enough in life that like now he's ready to have like us around and like more often. But
Which is good.
Yeah, now he wants to be down here, which is awesome because now he's in a good state of mind. But he's so fucking smart, like. He knows shit about building cars, building houses. Like
Versatile.
He's super
He's
smart. And
He's my mom.
yeah, my mom too.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get it from both sides, but like he knows how to do like plumbing and like
Yeah.
put a whole entire car back together and shit like that. So it's really cool that now he wants to kind of come down
Yeah.
and like start hanging out more. Plus the boys are at a fun age, you know, where they're
Yeah.
not.
They're grownish.
Yeah. I'm not trying to fart on you all every 5 seconds.
Dude, Nicholas does that shit.
Really? Mine
Yeah,
never
He'll
did that.
he'll literally like walk out, he'll look back and hike a leg. And I'm just like,
Oh my god. No. Mine
Jackson
never.
doesn't. Jackson will if he hears Nicholas and then Jackson has to as well, then he will. But he doesn't just like walk up and do it. Nicholas will just walk up.
Oh my god.
Who gives a shit?
That's-
I almost bit. Oh, I was cooking dinner one time and he came up and did it. I was like, if you don't get your stinky ass away
Right,
from
I
me,
know.
like, get out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
I was pissed.
Ooh.
But
What about you, Savannah? Have you learned to be untoxic or any?
I'm working on it.
There you go. How are you working on it, Savannah?
But this isn't therapy, okay?
We're telling our listeners.
It's hard.
What am I supposed
viewers.
to tell them if I don't know yet?
It's a process learning how to love somebody the way that they are and not like press your. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
But
I
at the
think
same time, you have to have like your own boundaries.
It's hard learning not to react.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh,
say
it's
that
super
because
hard.
I'm not an initiator. I'm a good reactor.
I'm a reactor.
yeah,
I react instead of respond.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't initiate anymore. I respond before I react because I got a big ass mouth.
Yeah.
And so it's like hard, like especially with the relationship I'm in now because like obviously he has like his anger issues too, but he's never once like taking it out on me. But like I'll just like a fucking light switch. So like I have to like it's
You
just
have to reel
learning.
it in, huh?
Oh my, it's
You
hard.
have to get the little dimmer on your switch.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, like if he's like, I mean, if he was to act that way, like I said, I respond before I react.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't say anything, I'm not gonna say anything. But you best believe we slamming doors. my bathroom door is on it's a barn door, and I'm just like, like slide it closed. The lock's broken off of it because he tried to lock it one day because he's like, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm like, since when do you close the bathroom door? We don't close the bathroom door. And so I was just like, "Ugh," and holds it off. And he's like, what? And I'm like, what's wrong? And he's like, nothing. And I was like,
going to the
That's all I wanted to share.
no, he was upset. He just doesn't like.
Yeah.
He just doesn't talk about. Yeah, but
I hate passive aggressive.
oh,
Geminis are passive aggressive. I'm forward as fuck. Like if something's bothering me, I'll fucking say it.
yeah. It depends on what it is.
Cancers are
for
very
me.
passive aggressive.
He's an
I've dated
he's
a lot
an
of
Aries.
Cancer men.
Really?
Yeah.
My baby daddy's a Cancer, but.
No, he's
It,
an
like,
Aries.
makes
I'm a
my heart
Scorpio.
quiver.
So
Every time I find out a man is Cancer and I'm attracted to him, which happens to be 95% of the men that I find attractive are fucking Cancers.
Oh wow.
Why?
You better-
And every time my heart does the same thing. You know, like the butterflies in your chest, it's literally my heart is like, no. We would shrivel up and die.
Oh my god.
We can't do another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna date anything else. Anything else.
I don't really
Stay away
like.
from Cancers.
I don't. I mean, like I said, like I just said, like what he was, but like I don't pay attention to signs like that.
Yeah.
When you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit.
Well,
Yeah,
Like,
but some of them.
I just don't. Ooh,
some signs are
I'm gonna
definitely
get some of
like,
that footstool.
but part of it is
No.
I dated like 7 Cancers.
Yeah.
And
Goddamn.
4 of them have had their birthdays are within 2 days of each other. 3 of them
Wow.
were on one birthday and the other one's the day after.
Goddamn.
So, yeah. So then there's like a definite pattern between their behaviorism too.
Yeah.
And I'm
Right.
like,
Which you'd see because there's been
so many.
so many. I wanted to say so many, but like
So
in my head I was like
many.
because there's been so many, but like I'm just like
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Scorpio, Aries, Pisces.
She's a Scorpio, so.
I made it.
I love
Hey, Lisa.
I get along very well with Scorpio women though, and Capricorn women. I don't know.
Yeah, you
why.
better throw Capricorn in there.
I do.
No.
Well, and my niece is a Capricorn too,
Oh, okay.
and then like Libra women. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a lot of Libra women
I don't
friends.
fucking like anybody,
I don't
so.
know who I get along with people.
Lisa is an Aries. Oh, it all makes sense. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no. I just think
I have a lot of
Geminis are just like I could tell a Gemini because they're so fucking.
flip flop.
Yeah, and it's like not like a. It's like a.
It's dramatic.
It's a same day flip flop. You know what I'm saying?
It's
not
definitely like yin and yang.
like who are you?
That-
Like I know who
You-
you are.
You
Why are
gotta
you?
name
Why
the
you?
other one. That's what I did with my sister.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I have a
so
name.
So and here. So and here. We're
That's
Yeah.
that's me. It's
until
like
Stevie
Nicole.
comes back.
Like Nicole's hair. Like I'm dead ass. Like And then
No,
I'll
you
just,
don't
like, flip.
though. You like have reasoning or like what's called. I've never seen you just like.
oh, there has to for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just petty.
Yeah.
So I have a reason. Whether y'all think it's a reason, I don't know. But like it's a reason for me.
Bro, literally 80% of my reasons people are like, that's a reason. Yes, the fuck it
Yes,
is.
the fuck it is.
Yes, it is.
today.
Lisa,
today.
Lisa said someone kill a cricket.
Do you hear it? Did you miss it? Listen.
Lisa
This
missed
is
it.
a
She just
killer
got on it.
cricket.
Okay, Lisa, listen,
This
we're gonna
killer
backtrack real
cricket-
quick. So we heard the cricket earlier. We were talking about it, and I'm sitting here, and I
We thought
kind
it
of
was
just
a
like
lizard.
tweaked out a little bit, and I thought there was a cricket on my pants, on my ankle, but I have little like frayed ends on my pants. So we laughed about it. Ha ha.
Laughed. She made me laugh about it.
Savannah's on crack. And then less than 5 minutes later, the fucking cricket. Deanna lifts up her foot and the cricket's on her ankle and it just jumps at me and Bree. We fucking spaz out. Now if you look at my
The
Snapchat,
cricket was chilling on my leg, but I was like, I don't want to be like Savannah.
You
right now.
knew
I
it?
checked my leg.
Oh my
Because I was like, it's probably
God.
like a hair. Because I had a long hair and I put it down and I
Oh.
thought it was just a hair. Then I looked and I was like, oh no, that's
so look at this cricket. So if you look at my, if you guys have me on Snapchat, me personally, you'll see a little behind the scenes of
That Bree's scared of a fucking cricket.
Bree shaking her feet.
I've been doing this
Shelby
for like...
said save him.
No.
I'm pretty sure he's at
No.
some point gonna get
Fuck
fed
that
to one
cricket.
of these.
No, they eat worms.
Oh, the e-worms.
Shelby, do you like birds too? Because I'm going to warn you right now. If I see them birds that have been shitting on my fucking car, they're going to die. Like, I'm literally thinking of ways to murder these birds. Like, I give no...
Those are my nails.
No, but I hear him.
That was my nail.
Nope, I know that's your nail, but I hear him.
He's over there.
He is, huh?